Hi everyone. Today I'll be showing you my project for the Gen AI course. So the domain I chose was for career coach assistant, and what this is a personal career coach which is available 24/7 that can analyze your resume, prepare you for interviews, and provide expert career advice as well. So it's a full stack AI assistant that combines with RAG to give you practical career goals. So we'll cover the design decisions and architecture, key features, demonstration, live code walkthrough, as well as some real world usage scenarios. So coming to the design decisions, the reason I chose career coaching is because for deciding your career, you need a lot of extensive and up-to-date information. You need practical tools that can help you with your preparation as well as where you are lacking. The content is really vast, and you need really precise information that you need to succeed in your career. So these are all the things that I thought required this project. So yeah, coming to the technical architecture, uh, I I have tried to build the system into a scalable architecture so that it's easy to maintain and add features later on. So the current components of the architecture is a React front-end app which uses Material UI. We have a fast API backend, which is our MCP server. We have a rack pipeline with using FICE and embeddings, and all of these basically you utilize the LLM agent, LLM services from Gemini or OpenAI APIs. So we have RAG, which combines knowledge retrieval with the actionable tools that we'll go through later. We have different LLM supports like Gemini, OpenAI. We follow a React pattern. That means that we have transparent reasoning and tool usage. We provide real-time user experience with stream responses, and all of this is the usable through Docker, so you don't have to worry about setting it up on a system. RAG pipeline is the heart of our knowledge system. We in the During the RAG implementation, we have implemented the semantic chunking. Right now, it's with thousand character chunks with 200 character overlap. But it can be changed based on needs. We have multi-query reformulation, we have FICE indexing and sentence transformers to get the embeddings. So this was for the RAG, and these are the markdown files related to data that our RAG uses to give you precise information, not based on what LLM has learned, but on the actual data that that can be updated based on uh, anytime, based on your specific needs as well. So these are some test queries that you can use uh, for evaluation. This is some, yeah, this was some demo that you can use to just test the MCP server endpoint, but I'll be showing you it in the demo in the front end part. And this is our front end. We have certain components related to chat interface. This is some markdown render because initially it was giving me in some format that wasn't looking crisp enough. So that for that I added this renderer. This is the streaming chat interface compared to chat interface. Basically, you don't want to, if it the answer is gonna be big, you don't want to wait for it for a long time. So we have this streaming chat interface. All of this is done in through Docker. We also have Nginx to uh, you can also add Nginx to uh, get multiple support multiple users. Yeah. So, and this is our MCP server, where we have this LLM client which takes default LLM as Gemini, but you can use OpenAI as well by changing it in .env, the default LLM. It should be Flash. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the server which implements most of the uh, requests that will have. Like these are the this is the analyze resume tool. This is the mock interview tool. It has all these different questions that you could ask based on your specific role. Like for mock interview, it has certain specific questions that it asks the LM to fetch that data from this markdown files to get you some relevant answers. And this is some career guidance thing. This is our chat interface request. This is our enhanced chat request with some cleanups and all. And finally, we have the streaming. Streaming, where is it? This is the enhanced one. Yeah, so this is the stream chat, which basically enables us with the it sends data in chunks to the front end so that we can display it regularly. Yeah, so this was the MCP server. We have certain prompts, template that we have for the which we load initially to the model so that it knows what area it's working around. And this is our RAG. This is for the this script is for indexing the data files that we have in the data folder. And this uses sentence transformers to and phi is for indexing. And this is for retrieval. This is used by our basically our server to fetch the data whenever needed by us. And here we have certain test fixtures with sample interviews, questions, some integration tests, some unit tests, mock, and everything. Yeah, so that's the code structure and everything. So I guess we can jump to the demo. So I already have it running on my Docker. So as you can see, my approach was a bit iterative. That's why you have these different options. So initially I added the resume analysis tool, then I added the mock interview tool, then I added career advice, then I added the chat interface, which basically internally based on if they require these specific tools they can call it on its own. Using basically auto tools on and off basically tells you whether they are allowed to access these tools or not, or just give answer based on its whatever it knows, basically the LLM. So, and these two are basically, this one is the normal chat interface. Basically, what this means is until and unless the whole data has arrived from the request from the API, you won't be seeing the whole chat. But in streaming chat, you'll be able to see that uh, data. So maybe we can start with resume analysis. I can probably use my own resume. Let me find it. Yeah. So I'll just copy it like this. Mm, yeah. So let's see. So we have this whole conversation history that currently it's analyzing, and based on its analyzation, resume analysis, it will give us some provide us whether our resume is good enough or not, what can be improved, and everything. So let's see how much time it takes. Usually takes it around 1.5 minute, but maybe. Let's see. Yeah. So we have this whole. We can actually copy this in some markdown file to see it more clearly. Let me just create a sample markdown file. Think we can. I think it's markdown, but it's so. I mean, so yeah, that this is the reason I created the chat interface for with the markdown support, that we don't face this issue. But as you can see, said that this is very impressive. You have a lot of experience, and based on our data that we have provided. So this was the resume analysis tool. This is our mock interview tool. Like if you just say want to prepare for a software engineer role, it'll prepare some kind of questions around normally whatever software engineers are supposed to be knowing, based on the data that we have in the data folder. So it will fetch from that data and try to answer it from the those documents. We'll see in the chat. Uh, at the end, we'll also be telling the sources from where it got that answer and everything. So here you can see it provided some certain. Also, there was the case where we needed to show this MCP server with Claude desktop, but for some reason, for me, the Claude desktop uh, is stuck in some kind of uh, problem. Uh, I can show you after this output. So yeah, I can probably fix this problem, which is loading of this whole thing. Yeah, so this also tells you analysis complete using AI enhanced tools. Uh, we have the suggestions, we have what we have currently. So this is the resume analysis results, and the tool we used is LLM analysis type is LLM enhanced something. So yeah, this was the and coming to the Claude desktop thing. So I did install Claude, but it was giving me some error related to something related to Electron not loading properly or something. So that's why I created this front end to showcase the different tools. I thought it might be better than directly showing it through like some curl command or through Postman or something. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.